I have not done this in a very long time. Is this... Can you see me? Hey guys, it's been a year. Over a year. It's been a long time. But I'm back. Not every day though. Just on Fridays. Once a week. A little more manageable than every day. So I thought my first video back, I would do a story time video because I just had a really good story happen to me today. I was selected for jury duty. Today was the day I had to go. I was summoned. And that's what my story is going to be about. Jury duty in Queens, that's where I was serving. So I had to get up early, figure out how to get there. It was actually super easy. I just hopped on the R train, 2 stops to get an E train, which was express, that just went 2 more stops, and I was there lickety split. The commute, easy breezy, no worries. I get to the courthouse and there is a giant line. There's a giant line because they have to put you through security. It was kind of cold this morning, so I'm glad I wore my big new winter coat because I was warm. And it took about half hour to go through security. And then they pile all of those people in this giant room in rows and rows, rows and rows, in rows and rows, and rows and rows of chairs. And we're just all sitting there kind of feeling really bad and horrible that we're having to be there for jury duty. I would recommend in the future, whenever you get anything regarding jury duty, you read the fine print, because this wasn't just your average jury duty, this was grand jury duty, which means it's a minimum of 20 days of service. So that's 4 weeks. Could be more, but not less. 20. And grand jury duty is you're not deciding whether someone's guilty or not. You're basically deciding if they should be indicted or not. So you hear lots of different cases and say, yes, they should be indicted, or no, they shouldn't be indicted. Anyhoozle, so we're sitting there and then they're talking about what's gonna happen and that they're gonna ask everyone to come up and review their form they've completed, and then you have an opportunity to let them know if you have any conflicts because you would need to be there for 4 weeks. So if you have financial situations because you don't get jury duty paid from your work, or if you have a vacation planned, whatever excuse you have, you can share with them at that time, and they will either say, yep, you are dismissed, but then you have to come back in 6 to 8 months. And you can't bow out of that one. I was sitting there debating in my head, I'm like, oh my God, 4 weeks? 4 weeks? I could say I have something going on at work, like I have a big project I need to be at, or I'm gonna be traveling for work, but I was like, no, you know what? I don't wanna have to worry about it in the future. So I just got up there and told them, nope, no conflicts. And they put me over in a group with all these other people that had no conflicts. And they basically said, welcome to grand jury duty. So the mood in the room was very somber and quiet. And we sat there a little longer. And then they said they're gonna call 4 different groups, group A, B, C, and D, and all of these groups were selected randomly. So the woman who was kind of in charge was very sassy. She was like Rosie O'Donnell. I kind of liked her. But I suppose when you're dealing with that many people, you have to kind of be sassy. Anyhow, so she calls group A, my name, not called. Group B, my name, not called. I'm thinking, oh Lord, what is happening? Group C, my name, not called. And finally, Group D, my name was called. So all of the group A, B, and C people were kind of put over to the other side of the room in an organized fashion. And then all of the group D people were kind of clumped closer to the desk where this woman in charge was. And then the groups A through C were all escorted to a building across the street, I guess a different courthouse or something, I don't know, to get more orientation and sworn in by a judge. Sounds really official. So we're all sitting there and there's some problem with a power breaker being flipped and no one has the key to get to the box, and it was bleh, bleh, bleh. So finally, the woman, Shapiro, was that her name? I think Shapiro, that was her name, comes out and says,
"Okay, you guys, you're in Group D. You know what Group D stands for?"
No one said anything. She goes,
D stands for dismissed.
"Oh my God. Oh my God. Dear Lord, baby Jesus, thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. Amen. Dismissed. Dismissed." She explained that they always need to have a big pool of people, and then it's all random. So there's always a group of people that are dismissed, and it basically means that we've served our jury duty. And then we waited and got a letter explaining that we served our jury duty, and we do not have to serve jury duty for 4 years. So I am off the hook for 4 years. Yay! I am just super thankful I did not give some excuse as to why I couldn't go this time and have to postpone it, because then I'd be going through this whole deal again in 6 to 8 months. The weight of all of that stress and anxiety of having to be there for 4 weeks was lifted off my shoulders, because while I was sitting there in silence, basically, I was thinking about all the crap I have to do at work, and how's it gonna get done, and who's gonna do it, and overwhelming. Basically, she said we could just all go home because we served our time for the day. We've served our jury duty. Now I have the whole afternoon free to myself, so I think I'm gonna do laundry, exciting, and then I'm gonna go to yoga. So that's my story, jury duty. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever experienced jury duty. If so, I wanna know what your experience was like, and if you are from another country, do they do that in other countries? They probably do if they have a judicial system. Who knows? Otherwise, that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember, daydreaming may lead to reality. Have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but Friday. Bye! Anyway, I thought I'd just check in, say hi, I'm still alive, I'm doing well, I hope you're doing well, and I'm loving the snowstorm. I love it. I'm not gonna go outside in it, but I like sitting and watching it. Anywho,